Listen. What to say, Rick? Are you awake or you just got your eyes closed?
I'm awake. I'm listening to every word.
Okay.
I know how strong my legs are.
And there's a little darling there.
You gotta take two.
What you sucking on there?
Because you never know when one comes out.
Port?
Okay, you want me to help you up?
Yeah.
Push.
Ah! Oh! Oh! Gee! Oh my gosh!
And he ran across the street.
What do you got to say?
I've always been a freak about having
He's
kids.
saying get the camera off her.
No, but they look like they're going to, so usually we take a stick with
And
them.
there we have
He hit him once with the car. Bounced off
the graduate.
Yep.
But somebody else
From
hit
A
one of the
school and I'm
dogs.
ready
He
to go
doesn't
home.
leave the yard, but the black
Ready
one
to
is
go
more
home?
aggressive, does anything that comes in their
Yeah,
yard.
but you ain't gonna go home for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of dog?
Yeah? I thought you were gonna go out
One's
on
part lamb and
maneuvers or
something else.
something.
Yep. Might be Thailand
One is
first and
black,
then
long-haired, it almost looks like
probably back home and then
one of
maybe
those red
Korea. I heard Korea as well.
Oh, boy.
So,
What the heck are they doing in Korea?
So I don't know what it is.
Well,
probably
I
some
had two
preventive
kids with,
medicine,
Yeah.
maybe
and the black one.
some help with the
Well, both of them
slum
are friendly to
areas.
everybody.
Yeah.
The black one.
That's all just rumors.
So you've been trained in nursery,
Medical.
nursery,
And
nursery,
very protective.
Yeah. Max is
Medical assistant kind of thing, helping
Good.
the nurses and
He
doctors.
doesn't, I can't
Good,
say he doesn't
good.
like men, but
She
it
wants to
takes
sit
Good.
on
Now.
my lap too.
let's see if we can
just
get
a while to warm up to men.
those two over there.
Oh, wait till Andrew gets
Aw,
there we go. Okay.
Here we go.
Aw.
Very
Now,
nice.
now, what do you guys got to say anyway?
What have I got to say?
Tell them about
Yeah.
your dog committing suicide.
Yeah, tell me about the dog.
Oh, black dog Cody. Oh yeah.
Oh, Cody committing suicide? Well,
Huh?
actually, you tell the story.
He was depressed when Mike went overseas.
Well, actually, let me tell you the setup, and then she'll tell you how it went.
Dog was
Okay.
See, I have this dog that could get out of the yard anytime he wanted.
I don't care what you did.
So I had
6-foot
a
fence.
huge 50-foot eucalyptus tree, and I connected a steel cable from that tree to my house.
Yeah.
And then I ran a line down from
Just
that
about 50
high
feet, so he
cable,
could
about
run
20
back.
feet high,
Yeah.
Yeah.
down to the dog in a full body harness, and that dog couldn't get any closer than 15 feet to any part of the fence.
Yeah.
And what he did was he kept pushing against it and pushing against it, and stretched the cable and stretched the line, and now I'll let her finish the story.
And he would jump over the fence. He would, 6-foot redwood fence, he would hang his claws over and kick until he went over. And then he'd hang there on the body harness and back himself out of it. And
Ah.
be off. And the line would just be hanging over there.
Really?
So one weekend, Mike was overseas.
I believe in choke collars.
And I went skiing for the weekend, and I let my neighbor was going to feed the dog for me. Well, I come home, and that line is stretched over there, and I think, boy, it's awfully quiet out there. And I looked, and the dog was hanging on the fence. And what had happened is he had backed himself out of the harness, and my neighbor, doing me a favor, put him in the backyard, but put the choke collar on him.
In the choke position.
So when he went over that last time, he choked himself. So I tell everybody he was so depressed he committed suicide.
But now tell her the support that you got from your neighbors on getting the fence.
My neighbors, was a big, huge, hulking man. I said, can you come and help me get this dog off the fence? He weighed 70 pounds. I couldn't pick him up and release the snap link. And he acted like he was going to help me. And he took one look and he goes, I'm not touching
Because the
that
dog's
dog."
kind of like this.
You know what it looks like when somebody, chokes? Well, that's what the dog looked like. So I went over and got my other neighbor who is a Vietnam vet. And he came over and helped me. He picked up the dog so I could release the latch and let him down.
But now, he was a Vietnam vet, but he wasn't Vietnamese, right?
No.
No.
So he didn't take it home and
But
eat
there's
it.
more to the
He didn't eat
burial.
him, no.
There's more to the story too on the burial
I don't
service.
tell people that part.
Oh, you don't tell them?
Well, I called the
I didn't know I wasn't supposed to
county
be
trying to
telling that
figure
part.
out what to do with the dog. I've got the 70-pound dog. What do you do with it? They said, well, you have to take it and bury it. And I said, well, where do you bury a dog? Well, I don't know.
Catherine,
we don't
turn
deal
that
with
light
them
on over there,
unless
will you?
they're, out in the
Catherine?
street. They've been hit by a car. I said, do you
Turn
mean
that
to
light
tell me
on,
you want
that
me
switch.
to take this dog out and put him in the street?
The other
And
one.
then you'll take care of him. Well, no, not now that you said that. Now that we know it's your dog, we don't want you to do that. And I said, okay, I'll take care of it. So I had my neighbor take him and put him in the trash can.
She said a prayer.
And we had these huge
Oh.
trash cans that
No,
were
you didn't
for
tell-
about 4 or 5 people.
you
in the
didn't tell
neighborhood.
Mike
It's
about that,
6
right?
foot
Yeah.
wide and about 6 foot deep.
Oh, I don't
And they
care.
come with these huge trucks and pick them
Oh,
up,
yeah.
but just toss them over into the trash.
Oh my God.
So I could just see him, that dog tumbling off there into the trash, being compacted into the truck.
Well, if you guys come to my house in June, you'll see that my
Oh, my
cat
God.
did commit suicide too. He jumped in front of a car
Oh, yeah.
like an hour after I let him out the one morning.
Oh,
And
God.
on my way to work, I found him at the corner and I took him home and I buried him in the backyard and made him a big monument.
Somebody dug him up?
No,
Oh,
But see, you got room to do that for a cat.
yeah, it's an 80-pound dog. I had nowhere to put him.
oh, I'd do it. Dan, well, we have an acre, so I could.
Yeah.
I made Dan come down to the corner. And Dan's like, Mom. Pete goes, honey, I will bury him when I get home because I'm crying on the phone. I'll bury him when I get home. Don't worry. Tonight I'll do it. And I'm thinking,
You can't open that.
it's going to rain.
You gotta push the button
It's
first.
going to rain. He ain't going to be able to bury the cat.
There you
Something's going
go.
to come and eat him in the night.
Oh, swole.
Oh, God, no.
No, it's gonna come up.
We had some friends that
I went out there and I buried him myself.
I had it in the
Daniel-
compacted state.
Mom, I would have buried him when I got home from school. No, it's going to rain. I
Wait,
have
don't
to
touch
do
it, Rebecca.
we had these friends that had this little
Okay,
dog,
nobody
and
can
this
touch
was
it.
the smartest
Oh,
dog
okay.
in the
All right, I'm
world.
gonna
This
scoop
dog
on.
is just, you know, can walk and talk. He's smart. And telling us all about how bright this dog was. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Keep going.
And finally Mike says, well, what happened to the dog? And the guy goes, well, he got run over. And Mike said, well, if that dog was damn smart, why didn't you teach him to dodge cars?
Oh, God.
They weren't amused.
They didn't talk to me for 2 days after that.
Well, when we got this cat, my first cat that I got, my girlfriend that we bought the house from, she got cats from this farm too. And our cats were cousins. I have a Manx cat. She has no tail. She's a rumpy. Nothing. And hers is a stumpy, and she got another kitten with it, and I got two kittens with Lang. And Pete told her, "Yeah, you always got to get two. You got to get a spare, because in case one gets run over or something like that." The next week, her cat got run over by a tractor. She called crying, "Pete, what did you do?"
Fixed it.
So now he always says, you have to get cats in pairs because you always have to have a spare. So we always get two at a time because there are mice out there because of the field.
So you probably wouldn't appreciate a joke we played one time either.
Some of my closest friends hate cats. And, well, they're not dog haters because...
No, we're not. I've had cats most of my life. But we did have some friends, a doctor and his wife, that were cat adorers, I guess. And I think, was it Christmas?
I forget, some occasion I bought him a book.
Got him a book, 1001 Uses for a Dead Cat.
Oh my God.
It was
That would
hysterical.
be
Oh.
something my friends would buy.
They didn't.
Oh, that's terrible.
They were offended. But,
So
you
we'll
know,
never.
things like, you know, you're driving down the middle of the street and those white
Well-
reflectors in the middle of the road, there were cats' heads in the book.
Well, my cat's name...
I just got something
was
over the email
Handsome
about
Little
that too.
So
Your ca-
when I...
The cat's name is what?
Handsome Little Man.
Oh, yeah.
So when I called work to tell my boss I'm crying because she's an animal freak too, and I'm crying and I'm like, I was on the way to therapy and I found handsome little man on the side of the road. And that's when she's like, you found a man dead on the side? And I'm like, you idiot, it's my cat. Like, oh, okay, I'm really sorry. She's like, I thought you really found a dead guy. I'm like, no, it's just my cat.
Timothy calls his penis a peanut.
Stop recording.
Yes,
please.
Peanut. Peanut. So we were somewhere one day, and this girl's name was Peanut.
Oh!
And
Huh?
this one woman was talking to her, and she said something or other, and she goes, "What do you think, Peanut?" And Timmy looked at me, and he goes, "Why did she call her that?" It's just a nickname. He just didn't get it.
You know, I believe in security.
Oh, what is this? Is this a cloud or is this a? Oh, look at it! It's a cut. Oh, okay. Oh,
Ugh. You all right, Rick?
yeah, he's just about awake.
Yeah, I'm just taking a nice little nap.
Oh, okay, keep going.
Carry on.
That's vodka in that water bottle, right?
Carry on, lad.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm taking Rick right now.
They got sound now.
They got sound with it.
Now, what do you got to say, Jeannie?
I don't have a thing to say.
Okay,
I am speechless.
you are.
Absolutely speechless.
Yeah, and Naomi, you got nothing to say either?
Hell no.
Peaches, how about you? Where are you, Peaches?
Oh, he's in the back
I thought you were
hiding,
getting fresh with mine.
sleeping.
Whereabouts?
He's way in the back.
Can't find her.
Right hand corner.
Oh yeah, I see her.
Rick's
Yeah.
awake now. Get some wisdom from him.
Wisdom.
Yeah, what do you got to say, Rick?
I have no wisdom.
No, I can't. But always have
I saw some really neat gymnast
This.
bars set up
Huh?
over at Jean's house. Are they still in use or?
What's that?
No.
No. His wires hanging from him.
No.
It's kind of like cobwebs from those little wires too.
Except those things are
I didn't
really
really know
permanent.
whether they swung anymore or not.
What's he talking about?
The rings thing in your backyard.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
the rings are in the garage.
Jeannie, did you say you wanted that out of there?
Yeah, she wants it out of there.
Well, I'll come and take it down if you don't want the
Hey,
pipe.
he's gonna
I'll
build a
take
new
the
pier
pipe.
with the pipes.
You can't take it down by yourself.
What?
I'll take this mess.
There you go.
Take.
Did you want some Hawaiian salad? It's got oranges.
Is he coming out for the
And
reunion
pineapple?
this year?
This stuff is. I have not committed one way or another.
Shorty's coming.
By the end of the night, we're gonna give a couple more glasses of wine.
Drive that big home out here.
Oh, I would love to do that.
But he won't come out. Get the time off is the problem.
That's actually been one of my goals was to do that.
Driving around.
To drive out here, come see the family.